Good morning, Moto friends. First fill up of the week. Good morning, Moto friends. This is Jerry MinnowMoto here, leaving Frederick, Maryland, about 90 minutes from my house, working my way down to Cherokee, North Carolina for a little Tail of the Dragon ride for a couple days. So pretty excited about this one. This is the first real long trip I'm taking on my 2025 Heritage Classic. So I want to see how it does. I'm pretty much running stock. I have yet to really make any changes except for I do have the Holdfast Sissy Bar on the back just so my bag won't fall off. I have this beautiful karaoke bag that I love. I did a review about it when I first got it, and I used it, and I love this bag, but I think it's a little too big for the seat. It's pushing me forward a little bit more than I want to be. So I might have to look at options for, some luggage on my back seat. But I do like having this little backrest. But what I like most is how high it comes up. It's coming up, this is my front, but probably to my back. So I guess I have to get something with a smaller footprint. But that's I have months to worry about that. But this should be fine for this trip. I had a seat. I didn't like it. I got rid of it. I am back on the factory seat, but what I am using is one of these MinnowMoto little, I don't even know what to call it, like seat pads. It's kind of cool. It has air pumps, like our old sneakers that we did in the 80s and 90s. Like you could pump it up, give you a little bit more padding, or let the air out, take a little bit of air out. Like, I don't even know what I'm saying. MinnowMoto seat pad has a built-in pump for air. Look at this. Beautiful. This is, I forget the name of the town. It is a famous town here in the east. So I guess we're getting ready to go into West Virginia. If we're not there already. Harper's Ferry. Yeah, that's it. Anyway, this seat pad, you can let the air in or get air out while you ride. You just kind of grab under your nards and work those knobs. So it's so far so good. I've been using it some local rides, some longer like hog chapter rides, and I like having the adjustability. It did come with like this big syringe that you could plug it in and it'll push air in so you don't have to pump it. I'm hoping that'll be just what I need to stay comfortable on this ride. And something else, that's it. Nothing else. Those are the only two things that I've changed. And one is really the comfort one. So, look at that. That is just beautiful. Sorry, I'm a little, just enjoying the ride. I'm in the moment. So, I'm going to get back to the moment. And I will see you at my next fill out. Unless something crazy happens. Like I almost got killed by a Mini Cooper, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh, that's better. So I am here at my second rest stop. I didn't stop to get gas this morning. I was being risky, thought I could make it here. I couldn't. So, got to fill up here, just topped off. I'm waiting for Ben. He is coming in from way north on the other side of Boston. So I'm going to be patient a little bit. First trip on the Heritage that isn't like a in-state kind of thing. Kind of interested to try it. One of my biggest complaints, that's not even a complaint, was an issue was the gas tank seems to take a little finessing to fill up, and I think I figured that out. When you put it in, I'll take a picture of how it works. There's a hole in there. If you just put the nozzle on the end and let the pump run really slow, it'll fill it up almost all the way. You don't have to do that Harley shake people told me about or anything like that. It just takes a little bit longer than I'm used to, especially with coming from the Pan America, something like that. the sun's coming out. It's warming up the planet. So I'm going to get a little snack and take a break from this. So I'll see you on the road. First official stop here on the way to the Dragon. And this is the Buc-ee's gas station. What? Look at that. I'm going to be a total nerd and walk around Buc-ee's with a camera. Think anybody cares? Because guess what? I don't. This store is loud and nowhere near as like packed as I imagined in my brain. I don't know what that lady was making over there, but look, if you want a treat, sweet nut fudges and desserts. Alright, they say it has everything. Ben is here looking for an SD card. We'll see if Buc-ee's can deliver. They have so much stuff here. Right. Let me put on my ND filter. Walking outside. Got me some Buc-ee sticks. Hot and spicy, jalapeno honey, and garlic. Gonna try them out. See how things go. Did they have everything? I don't know. I think I've seen bigger. Went to one on the 95 side, not a Buc-ee's, that actually had like parts for your truck and LED lights and all kinds of stuff like that. So I'm not exactly sure. Didn't want to get too much. Gotta pack up the bike. It looks pretty full right now. Look at that. Don't think I could get much more. Don't think I could get much more on it besides some beef sticks. Oh, and look at the bathrooms. I put a couple pictures in there. The stall doors are huge. And like they have little lights so no one comes up and pulls on your door. This door did just open, so latest and greatest. It is clean. A lot of empty floor space. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm here with Ben. You might know from Bikes, Beards, and Brews fame. The sun is out. I am loving this. I'm gonna go back in, walk around, and just goof off now that I got my jerky sticks or beef sticks, whatever they were. They had some that was refrigerated that looked really good, but I'm probably not going to be refrigerating much today. Bike is doing good. I just topped it off again for the third time, and I'm sure the card company is going to be like, why do you keep getting 1.5 gallons of gas? So this is a great stop. Good call. Alright everybody, we have made it to the Condo Lodge. Here we're back at the Dragon. Anyone want to guess whose bike this is? Good morning, Moto friends. This is Jerry here, MinnowMoto, walking outside. I'm here at the Cherokee Lodge in Cherokee, North Carolina. Crashed hard yesterday. Didn't close out the ride video, so I'll sum it up. 600 miles on the Heritage Classic one day. I think that's been the longest ride, especially with not ending up at home. It's always different when you're at home. 600 miles, it did great. I had no problems. If I had to pick an issue, it was the smaller gas tank compared to some of the big guys. I think Ben on the Road Glide has 6 gallons in his. I'm at 5. So at about 175 miles, I was ready to stop to fill up, where he had at least another 60 miles. The MinnowMoto pad works great. Just don't put too much air in it because that makes for an uncomfortable ride. The good news is you can let some air out on the fly. You sacrifice a little bit of dignity. Looks like you're playing with yourself to get it out. I think that's it.
go out. We could take a final look at the bike this morning. It's 6 o'clock, and I don't think it's going to be sunny at all. So let's see what it looks like. This is the hotel at night, or really 6 o'clock in the morning. Really kind of surprised there aren't more bikes here. For being at 6 o'clock in the morning, they'd still be asleep, right? I don't know. Anyway, this is Jerry MinnowMoto. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you hanging on. My first distinct touring trip with the Heritage Classic. Day one is in the books. Today we have some motorcycle riding to do, but that's a different story. Thanks for watching. Be kind.